She was born 4 weeks early.
I remember looking over at him and he's holding her and tears were streaming down his face. And I remember thinking, this is our family.
When she was 18 months old, she got sick. She had a high fever, so we took her to the emergency room, and I think that's when the doctor said, I think she's having some sort of seizure activity.
He said she needs to see a neurologist. I remember having to tell Chris because he didn't go to the appointment. I said, you don't need to go. It's gonna be nothing. And I remember going to his job afterwards and saying, she has epilepsy. You don't really know how long a minute is until you watch your child seizing and you realize there's nothing you can do. Watching her not be able to do the things she wants to do, or watching her lose memory from seizures, watching her lose days from seizures. Bella's education during all of this was probably the hardest thing to watch. I remember watching her suffer more than she should have ever suffered. She was at that point like, let's do this. And I'm going, oh, I'm not sure. I think part of me didn't want to get excited. I didn't want to be excited because I didn't want that disappointment again. Slowly but surely, it was amazing to see the difference. And I think you start relaxing because, okay, the seizures are coming less. They're coming less. They're coming less.
I don't think we've seen a major seizure with Bella after the VNS therapy.
Before, she would lose, 30, 40 minutes, and it would take her a while to kind of come back from having a seizure, and now it's just a blink. This is the longest stretch that she has been on medication that we haven't had to increase it. She went from struggling and barely passing 5th grade to being the top 5% of 6th graders. She is on team sports. She is involved in SGA. She has expectations to pretty much save the world at this point that I don't think she had before. I don't think she thought she could do it.
Some of the things I want to do are take AP classes, take honor classes, be president of Student Government Association, and rank #1 in my class and be the valedictorian. I believe I can do it.
She's talking about colleges and what she wants to do, and she's talking about, hey, I want to travel the world. Her world is just wide open.
VNS therapy has been the best decision we made for Bella.
Each child's case and epilepsy is different, but for us, it's been a godsend.
VNS therapy has given our family so much freedom. We went from me being a helicopter mom and not letting her go anywhere and having to be everywhere with us to allowing her to pretty much become independent, to Chris and I being able to go on date nights and her having sleepovers with my family and her friends, and it has just kind of allowed me to fall in love with Chris all over again because I'm actually getting to know him again.
She's able to do things. She's able to go with her friends. She's able to participate in sports and have a quality of life that you feel like, oh my gosh, my child's gonna make it.